Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Thank you, Ian. How you doing, everyone? How's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Feeling a little bit better, so I had a little pep, a little energy. I wanted to come and say hello to everyone. I felt guilty for even though it was an hour and 30 minutes, I felt like I let everybody down today. So I wanted to come on and say hello and just quickly talk about Kyle Tucker. I just put a short out that is doing actually very well. Rumors are he's going to sign tomorrow. Is it going to be the Mets, the Dodgers, the Blue Jays? Maybe the Yankees lurking way, way, way back in the back. Good morning, Sean Browning. We also have a surprise visitor, which I'm so happy to bring up right now. The one and the only Evan. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, stranger. How you doing, stranger?
Stranger.
Oh, you're on mute.
We don't hear you. You're on mute. 1 minute. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, no, maybe. Well, while he tries to figure that out, I want to welcome everybody. Wow, a lot of people on here. Katie, how's it going? Miguel, how's it going with you? How's everybody doing?
Are we good now?
Yeah, now it's great. Welcome back.
What's up, guys?
Hey, stranger.
Stranger in the night.
And what?
Exchanging glances, wandering in the night. Yeah, baby, what's up?
No, how was the vacation?
It was fun. It was great. Unfortunately, I got sick about Saturday night into Sunday, but feeling better now. Got back home, and it was a great time. It was a great vacation. Good to see some family. I'm very lucky to have great parents that treat me well. So happy that I could go there for some time for a week and come back with no problems. But good to see you guys again. Hope everything is well. And the Yankees made a trade, so that's always good.
Yeah. So what were your thoughts on the Ryan Weathers? Because we didn't get to hear your thoughts, your perspective.
Yeah. So obviously we got Ryan Weathers, starter from the Marlins. I think it's a good deal for the Yankees. When you look at it from a value standpoint, I think we got good value. He was a guy that had a 3.99 ERA. He does have control for 3 more seasons after this, which is a good move. But when you look at it from a perspective of evaluating from the division, we know the division got better. We know the Red Sox pitching staff got better. Obviously, today with signing Ranger Suarez to a 5-year deal, now they have a good 1-2 punch in their rotation, and they built up some more depth earlier when they acquired Johan Oviedo from the Pirates. And we know the Blue Jays, what they have, Dylan Cease. They still have Yasevich, Trey Yasevich, and all those guys there too. So we're in tough competition, but I think this was a good trade for the Yankees.
Yeah.
I think it will pan out for us. And,
Right.
we'll see where it goes, but we still need a lot of work to do. We still have to acquire a bat, maybe another infielder through trade, and some more bullpen help. But it was a good start.
There is still talk and rumors, heavy rumors, that we're still in on the Peralta and that this trade with Weathers doesn't prevent that from happening. And like you're right, we do also need offensive help, positions filled up. But no, Weathers is a guy that we can use either in the bullpen or as a starter. I mean, yes, he's a starter, but he's young enough that if we needed him like a swing man, a spot starter, we can use him there. So I like that versatility with having his arm and the stuff is there.
Yeah.
We just gotta be cautious about his injury history.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I like it. I think this guy. I saw him pitch twice. I really liked what I saw. So if he brings that, he's going to be a goat in that bullpen. He's going to be really, really fun to watch. Because he made Vladimir Guerrero look silly in a
Mhm.
couple of bats. So that was I love seeing that, and that that means a lot. So
Yeah.
tell us what do you think about the coach? It looks like that you're going to be announcing.
Oh yes, big news. John Harbaugh is expected to become the next head coach of the Giants, barring any last minute contract disagreements or anything like that. But they're in a good position right now to hire him. Obviously, that's an amazing hire for the Giants. They need someone to go in there and reset their culture, identify what their identity will be going into next season and obviously the future. And he's definitely going to have more ownership power to be able to make front office decisions, personnel, player development, draft, free agency choices, and all those great things. Hopefully, he can work well with the front office. We'll see how much percentage of actual ownership he will have within the front office, which I think, based on what we heard through the meetings that they were having with him, he's going to have a lot of the power and a lot of the influence based on the final decisions. So obviously it's great. I feel like I could cry in happiness right now because this is one of the best decisions the Giants have made since probably hiring Tom Coughlin and then drafting Eli Manning. And from there, it was very successful until the last 10 years. So this could
Yeah.
be very big for the Giants. So I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Is that so what do you think? They'll win one more game?
No.
Maybe one or two, maybe three.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I
you know what I
think
think I think they'll have a quick turnaround, but maybe not playoff, but then we'll see. I mean, Harbaugh, the whole family, they're hard-nosed coaches,
yes.
and they have a track record of getting everybody to buy in on that hard-nosed, smash mouth team philosophy, and then they have the saying, of course, who has it better than us? Nobody.
Yep.
And that started from Jack Harbaugh.
So you think next year, guys, then if you put the Jets and Giants together, you'll get a full team?
I mean,
Oh,
well, both teams have a good cap space number, so they both have that. They have good draft capital. We heard today that Dante Moore is not declaring for the draft, so we'll see what the Jets do with their quarterback situation going into next
yeah.
year. But you'll
They
get
might-
maybe at most 10 wins between the two of them, I would say. It's
Oh,
not going
my
to be.
God.
It's not going to be past like 15 wins.
Giant fans, don't be like Jet fans. As soon as they get one person, oh, we won the championship this year. It's all over now.
No, I'm not like that.
I know.
No,
We're not like
you know
that.
what? We get in the hype.
I do see another stranger. No, I shouldn't say stranger, but I do see somebody lurking down below. And are you ready? Okay, let's bring him up.
Yo,
Here he is. The
Hey.
Nick
guys, what's up,
Man.
everyone in the chat? What's up, Evan? Welcome
What's up,
back.
Nathan?
What's up, Sean? Welcome back, Evan. How was your trip?
Oh, it was great. It was great. Great to be back though, but it was a lot of fun being in the warm weather.
Yeah,
It was fun.
that's good. Yeah. What's up, Joe? What's up, everyone in the chat?
Let's do it.
Giant fans is not official yet, but all signs point to John Harbaugh being the next head coach, and
Yeah.
they did it. I mean, they're close to doing it
Yes.
actually, but
Hey, you know what?
Oh, I can't be happy.
Like I said before, you can't let this guy leave the room, and obviously they're aggressive. They wanted this guy, they got their guy, close to getting their guy. But what a lot of news happening here. And first of all, shout out to the chat and shout out to Evan, Sean, Joe, everybody on the panel. Keep up the great work, guys. And later today, my team and I booked our good friend Noah Eagle for this show at 10 a.m. Eastern. So get your questions ready for Noah. I think he'll be joining Joe, Sean, and possibly Evan. So please get your questions ready. We booked you guys Noah Eagle for 10 a.m. Eastern. So this will be a good show.
But there's also another surprise
Yeah.
you got for us.
Yeah. So next Tuesday, January 20th, my team and I also booked my mentor, my good friend Amy Trask. She works for CBS Sports, and she was a former she's a former CEO of the Raiders, and she's an author, and she does a lot of great things in the NFL. So she'll be joining.
Oh yes.
She'll be joining this show next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. One of my mentors. So and well, guys, get your questions ready for Amy. She's amazing, and she's looking forward to this. And also Noah is looking forward to later today. So, guys, I just want to get that out of the way. And guys,
Well, I have a question though for Amy. I'd like to ask, being the fact that she was one of your mentors, I like to see what kind of a student you really were or are.
Yeah, she's still my mentor. So
she puts you in your place.
Yeah, I have eight mentors, including her. So,
nice.
But yeah, what's up, Jason? What's up, Billo? Evan, how pumped are you that this dream thing can come to fruition soon for you guys?
Well, it's very exciting news. I was very happy to hear that he had a long meeting today, of course, with the Giants. I think he was there for about 8 or 9 hours before his private plane left. Twitter is so funny because, they posted the tracking website to Steve Chish's private jet, so you could see when it landed, when it took off, and you could basically, it's crazy. But when I heard that he was there for a while, I knew that good things were happening, and they weren't just there to interview him; they were there to really get to know, what he was like, what he was going to be around the facility, how he was going to interact with players such as Jackson Dart, who was there in the meeting today. He wanted to learn more about the ownership, their process, and all of that. So it's not just about getting to interview him, but it's really about getting to know the ins and outs of the organization and what their process is like. So, it's very, very exciting to hear that Harbaugh wants to come to the Giants. I think that's very cool, and for the Giants to basically just give him a clean slate, do whatever he wants, and work with the general manager who basically got 3 wins and 4 wins over the past 2 seasons. It shows that the Mariners care. And,
well, that's my next question is, you guys, if it looks like they're going to give the keys to John Harbaugh, I think they're going to let him make all the choices. But the question is, do you see him working with Joe Schoen, or do you see him firing him or getting rid of him and getting a new guy?
So I think that's a good question because I think he will be involved in front office decisions. He might be the unnamed president of football operations. He might have a percentage of ownership in what they do in those departments. I don't think he's going to fire Joe Schoen in year 1 because he wants to, work with him maybe to build up more of the roster. I think John Harbaugh was convinced that there are core pieces on this team, at least Jackson Dart and Cam Skadaboo and Abdul Qadir are. So I don't think he's going to get rid of him right away. I think he's going to get to want to know him, work with him for a year. And if things don't work out, then he can always make a change there if he wanted to. But I think he's going to give him a chance.
I could see him doing because I don't think he's going to try and go the Belichick route and be GM and coach.
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
But I think what he's going to do is probably allow Joe Schoen to do whatever and resident. But if things don't really kind of whatever work out, I'm sure he'll have the discussions with Mara, and then you'll probably see Schoen out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Because Harbaugh is a proven coach.
Yeah.
Very proven.
And that family and that philosophy that they have is a family philosophy, and in sport, it's been proven and been successful. Jack was successful, and both John and Jim have both been successful wherever they've been. So he's probably going to focus more on implementing, getting the culture change and getting the players to buy in to the philosophy. Because you don't want to burn the whole place down and then try to build it back up.
Yeah.
Right. Build the identity. That's what it's all about. Bring back the New York Giants philosophy.
And I think
the run.
I wouldn't be surprised if the offensive coordinator will be Kevin Stefanski, Mike McDaniel, or one of those, or another coach within, or maybe John Harbaugh takes some of the Ravens coaches. You never know.
He might.
But in the I think Jackson Dart should be pumped up right now. I think this is the type of coach that you need to help develop Jackson Dart, and I think he will.
Oh yeah.
And man, this is like I said, this is a type. This could be a historic. This could be historic for the Giants. The last time they had this caliber coach was Tom Coughlin. When they went
Hey,
and
he took in the first one. He took an 8-8
yeah,
New York Giants team and upset an 18-0 Patriots.
Yes, he did.
So that just shows you, though. I mean,
It's the best move they made since hiring Tom Coughlin. It's
Yeah.
the best move because ever since it's been bad,
yeah.
except for
But,
the Eli Manning draft.
Well, that was during the Tom Coughlin, or maybe right before Tom Coughlin.
It was before.
Plus
Yeah.
03.
Yeah.
03, they drafted and Eli, and they almost didn't draft Eli.
Oh, 04.
04.
Or
It was
04.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 04.
Yeah.
So, you know the story, what happened, right?
Yes. The Chargers, they were number one, and then Eli didn't want to go there, so basically he was forced
So,
to return to
yeah.
the Giants.
Archie got involved with the owner, and he pretty much negotiated his son's trade. And so they did a rare draft day trade where the Chargers drafted him and traded him to the Giants, and the Giants drafted Phillip Rivers.
Mm-hmm. It was
So,
basically agreed upon before the whole process.
Right.
Was,
I have an interesting tweet. I have an interesting tweet from Paul Schwartz, who covers the Giants. He said, yes, the Giants let John Harbaugh lead the building, but they had a feeling he would be back. Huge get for the entire franchise. Guess Harbaugh was not scared off by working with Joe Shane.
Yeah.
yeah, I
And
mean,
he might
sorry,
be.
go ahead.
He might make the Giants kind of like what Parcells had done in the early '90s.
Yeah.
And people say that, Harbaugh has, he's outdated. He can't, coach the player of today's age. That's not true.
No,
That's
it's
not true. I
not.
don't want to hear that. That
No,
Ravens team, he took a Ravens team that was mostly injured for the number of past couple seasons, and he's made them into contenders. And I know he hasn't won a lot of playoff games, but you look at his track record, and all you see are winning seasons, contenders. And yeah, he didn't win a Super Bowl with Lamar Jackson, but not
He
all
won
that
one with
falls on him.
They
Joe
won that
Flacco.
with Joe Flacco.
Yes.
And but no, with Lamar, but that's the case in point though, that he is a relevant coach.
Yep.
Because when you got a guy like Lamar Jackson who is willing to be coached by you, even though he's got all the talent in the world, all the hype in the world, but when you hear him on the presser, he's not throwing the coach under the. No, he's like, hey, it's on me. That's on us as players. That there's a lot of other stars that are young like that. They, yeah. If I had another coach,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Blame everybody with the no, but I mean, yeah. But the whole Ravens team, it's just the injuries got to them, and then they lost a lot of guys in the free agency last year with Queen and a couple other guys on the defense.
Yeah.
That went elsewhere.
Well, I guess, good for them. I don't see them doing anything, but good for them.
But
Let's talk some baseball. I know
Yeah.
Joe wants to talk some baseball, so let's talk some baseball.
Yeah, this
guys,
sport.
Kyle Tucker is supposed to decide his team later today, most likely, and the Mets, Dodgers, and Blue Jays are obviously in there. Where do you guys think Kyle Tucker will go?
Mets.
I'll say Toronto.
Toronto. Ooh.
Boo!
I'm gonna say the Mets or the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers have a real chance.
Never counted out, I
Well,
guess.
no. So, what are your guys' thoughts on the Ranger Suarez 5-year deal with the Bo Sox?
Well,
The Bozo Sox, you know what's going to happen to him in that field? He's going to get his head handed to him.
mhm.
With the fly balls that he pitches, he's going to get creamed. Absolutely creamed in that
And
ballpark.
plus, I think it's an overpay. 5 years, 130 million is an overpay.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
agree.
he does create a lot of soft contact,
Yeah.
and he is a dog in the playoffs. But yeah, he probably will get creamed with the smaller park rather, because Fenway is probably the smallest park in dimensions.
Well, I'm telling you right now, they got bozos. They got Sonny Gray. The only good pitcher they really have is Crochet. The others are they're okay, but
Oh no, Bale been handed us. Bale been handling us.
I think a good question to ask is, can the Yankees match up with the Red Sox? Because we have a lot of lefties, and they have now two really good lefties in their rotation. So do we match up with them well? How are we going to, bat well against? How are we going to get runners on base, move guys over? How are we going to manufacture runs?
good question. Excellent question. You're right.
Huh.
How are they going to do it? They need
That's why
another
the Yankees-
right-handed bat.
That's why they need a couple right-handed bats, right-handed catcher. Bo Bichette obviously fits that bill. I mean, they need 2 or 3 right-handed bats, in my opinion, to balance his lineup and
Bo
to go
Bichette.
against- like I said, Bo Bichette. So is a logical fit, and then you can get a right-handed catcher, backup catcher, and then maybe another right-handed hitter like Bader to supplement that.
Yeah, he was clutch for the Yankees, man. He was clutch.
I like Bader.
Yeah.
What are the chances you think that Kyle Tucker will sign today, guys? I think he's going to sign today.
I think he will. I mean, today it's probably about an 80 to
80-20?
yeah, 80-20. Just because you never know, but at what point are you going to keep waiting? Because I mean, less than a month, you got to get ready for spring training. You want to know. You want to know where you're going to go. You don't want to keep waiting in the free agent market. And then hey, that 50 million that the Mets offered, that's kind of like that's a tough deal to turn down.
Not bad for a guy who, like I said earlier, batted 149 in the playoffs. I mean, really. I mean, that's some raise.
I think it could happen today. I think he could sign between today or Friday. Before this weekend, it could happen.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen real soon. I really do.
Now
Bellinger just might drag on because I think the teams that are after Bellinger are the Yankees, and are the Yankees.
But at one point,
anybody's going to touch him. I really don't.
But at one point, because he keeps dragging this out, you know what's going to happen when he comes to play in the Yankees? He's going to get booed.
Yeah. But
until he hits like 50 homers, he's going to still get booed.
He's going to be booed, but he's going to boo all the way to the bank, so he won't care.
Yeah.
All right, a few boos. He figures he'll hit a home run, and everybody will forget about it.
What's up, Damien? What's up, Michael? Eric?
No, we don't. But we Yankee fans, we don't forget. You yank our chain enough, we're gonna let you know all the time.
Yeah.
You're
But
right.
I think Kyle Tucker signs today, in my opinion. We had Laura Albanese on our Job in the Mouth show today, so she spoke a lot about it. She's a Mets reporter. She did speak a lot about Kyle Tucker possibly going to the Mets on our show, and then also she said don't be surprised if probably the Blue Jays, Dodgers. So it's gonna be interesting. I think we're getting close here. Like I said, I wouldn't discount the Dodgers in this. Even I wouldn't discount the Dodgers in anything else. So until he signs on the dotted line, then you got to see. But I think the Mets. I agree. I think the Mets are the favorites in this. But let's see what happens.
I
was gonna say, do you think the last minute the Yankees could like sneak right in? But they're not going to touch $50 million a year.
I don't think they're going to give him over $200 million. I think they can. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they sweep in, but I don't think it's going to get it done. I don't think that's going to get it done under 200. I think 200 will get it over at least 200, over 200 will get it done. And the Mets offered, I think, 5 years, 200 million, and with an opt out.
Yeah, he's probably going to take that Met offer. Bill says, Bill says, I said it before and I'll say it again. Tucker is the next Anthony Rendon. He wants that. Wow. Okay.
What would be a bozo at the end of his contract?
Yep.
Paid to stay home.
Yep. You know.
I don't
But
know
hey,
about that.
Rendon got overpaid. So I mean, hey.
Rendon's a
he
loser.
was like the next best thing, and then all of a sudden he flopped.
Fell off with
God,
injuries.
did he flop.
Yeah,
He
well, he
really
fell off
flopped.
with injuries. He was
Yeah.
injured worse than Mike Trout.
Could you guys, speaking of Mike Trout, can you imagine if he stayed healthy? What kind of numbers would it would be sick?
Oh no, he probably have comparable numbers to Mickey Mantle.
Mhm.
Because remember, he's been all compared because the switch hitting center fielder, elite on both sides of the plate and elite in the outfield. And yeah, he would have been
Mike
surefire
Trout,
Hall of Famer if he'd
Mike
stay
Trout.
healthy.
Mike Trout is not a switch hitter though. He
Yeah,
only
he's not a
bats from
switch
the
hitter.
right side.
Right.
But
Okay.
I feel bad for Mike Trout. He needs to change his scenery. He needs to be on a winning team, and I really feel bad. I think I don't know. He's from Philly area anyway, so I always thought he would end up with the Phillies. But let's see what happens. I think he deserves to win a ring, and he needs to change the scenery. So
yeah, and you know it's weird. It's weird. You know that's why we came on a little bit for tonight, because I felt I wanted to at least get a head start with everything to say, you know what, tomorrow's going to be the news. And at least we could say when we're on tomorrow, hey, you know what? We went on at 11:55 last night. We told everybody that Kyle Tucker was signing. The only thing is where, and I truly believe it's going to be the Mets. I really do. And you know, I listen. By the way, Laura gave a very nice interview on the Jabba Show,
yep.
and she's terrific.
Mhm.
She's very knowledgeable. She knows that Met Club in and out. And I'll tell you, I love when a woman reporter gets involved like that. You know, years ago you barely saw one.
Yeah, she's she's amazing. So we'll try and get her on this show too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. She is really, really good. I mean, we have right in front of our right people. You don't know because you didn't expect. You didn't see years ago. You barely saw one woman reporter.
Yep.
And now that one is better than the other. One is better than the other. It's amazing. Very proud to say that. They are really good. I mean,
well, like in the 70s and the 80s, you had people like Susan Waldman.
Mm-hmm.
Susan Waldman started out as a beat reporter that covered the Yankees.
Yeah, in the late 80s, early 90s, yes, but it wasn't like this. I mean, there are women reporters now that are anchoring like ESPN. There's the pregame, the postgame, anchoring from Meredith, Kim Jones at one time, Lauren Shahadi, just to name a few, and they just killing it. They're killing it at it.
I'm not knocking. I'm just saying though that there was women like Susan Waldman that that blazed that trail, and now reaping the benefit.
Like if you want to go way back, what about Bonnie Bonstein? She's amazing.
Right.
Bonnie, she's one of the best.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. And if
you
want to go even further than that, one-time Miss America, Phyllis George.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
NFL was absolutely knocking it out of the park, and they had Jimmy the Greek on there, and they couldn't get along for nothing. They had to be in separate studios, sort of almost. Well, no, it was actually worse than Mike and the Mad Dog. So I mean, there were a lot of stories there, but women in broadcasting have come so beautifully, and I'll tell you, I mean, they do a great job. They do play-by-play now with with baseball. The Oakland A's has someone. Well, whatever A's they are, they have one.
That's their play-by-play.
Yeah, and of course pregame and postgame with Meredith and Nancy Newman, who does.
Actually, speaking of that, my team and I are working on Nancy Newman, Lauren Shahadi, and also Meredith for the show. So stay tuned.
Oh, I think the people would get a real would love those shows, and even your mentor that's coming on, it's a fresh start, and I love it.
Oh yeah, I mean, and then you remember, like you mentioned, ESPN. I remember in the '90s and 2000s when a lot of the anchors were women.
Like Linda Cohn, like I mentioned today.
Yeah, Elle Richards.
Yeah.
And there's a few others, but yeah. Because I remember they would partner with Stuart Scott, the late great Stuart Scott.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Scott Van Pelt, who still does it.
SVP.
And then Joe Buck's wife, she started out in broadcasting and doing all that stuff before she got married to Joe Buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, there are so many. There are so many. And they should be very, very, very proud of it because they do a great job.
Did the Nets win today?
No, the Nets lost to the Pelicans.
Oh, I saw the Nets put up some big numbers. So, I mean, the stats wise.
Big numbers like
Edmund or 17 points.
Yeah. I mean, it's some players have big performances, but they always fall apart at the end of the game.
Was it a triple-digit shootout?
No.
Like where the teams both in 100?
Yes. It was a pretty high-scoring game, but they lost.
The one thing that I am very disappointed with, and I think Evan knows where I'm going with this, I am just amazed. I mean, I know the Rangers lost their goalie.
Yeah,
but they have totally given up.
What's going on with the Rangers?
And that's not a good look.
We lost today. I think we lost today.
Yeah, they were down 6-0. I couldn't watch it anymore.
How they got a fire?
So what was the final score?
It was.
I don't even want
I think it was 8-3. They
lost. We were down 4-0 early.
Yeah.
Final score was 8-4.
Oh my god!
The only local hockey team that's playing well is the Islanders. They're the only team that's playing well out of the three. The Rangers, Devils, and Islanders.
Well, the Rangers are done. I mean, now it's only a question of are they
going to.
So they basically gave up 18 goals in the last 2 games.
Yep. I didn't even want to say it. It's awful.
That's a lot. That's way too many.
Once Igor went down, they just gave up. They absolutely just said that's it. And that's to a great coach. See, that's what I mean. You go gaga over the Giants coach. But if one thing goes wrong, listen, he's not playing the game.
Yeah.
He's not playing. And, I fool around, hate the job. Of course, I wish him well. And I do because it's good for the metropolitan area. But, the bottom line is the coach can only do so much. Just like a manager, he could be the brains, say, hey, I want that guy in the 9th inning, or I want this play. I'm not going for the 4th down, the play on the 4th down. But you still have to show up.
Yeah.
You still have to play. And the thing is too with steroids, you take it like with steroids. Barry Bonds, I mean, listen, he can deny it all he wants, but if he took it, you still got to hit the ball, guys.
Yeah.
You still got. I mean, it still takes a skill, even if you're cheating.
Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco took it.
Right.
And then Jose
Canseco is still talking crap when he said that he'll put $50,000 up with
Uh-huh.
the Aaron Judge contest that he hits a softball further than Aaron Judge hits a baseball.
You know what he gets remembered by?
Yeah, the ball hitting top of the head and going
Yeah,
into.
and then going over the wall. Yep.
I watched that game on a Saturday afternoon against the Cleveland Indians in Cleveland.
Yep. So forget all that. You know that he was one of the Bash brothers. With
That's
you know,
why I
in
think the
Oakland.
ball hit him so hard. He became like, which way did he go? Which way did he go? And but it's insane. It's insane. So you guys go on a limb now. Tucker signs today, right?
Mm-hmm. I think he signs today.
Okay.
I believe Tucker signs. I believe Bellinger makes a decision in about 36 hours.
I think Riamuto too is going to sign.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a wild day, a wild weekend.
Yep.
What about Framber Valdez?
Oh,
When does he sign?
speaking of
Yankees
Valdez,
checked in on him, but I
Yeah,
doubt it.
Yankees checked in.
I
and,
heard the way Sierra Santos was talking on the MLB tonight, and that's another lady that knows her stuff.
Yep.
It almost seems like he's destined for the Cubs,
Wow.
Ooh,
but I don't know if that was
Valdez?
just her kind of
You talk-
picturing,
you talk-
imagining it.
Wait, you talk about Valdez going to the Cubs?
She was picturing that a marriage between, like, because they were talking about possible
If they
marriages
get
between players.
that team is already stacked, and if they get Valdez, man, what an amazing offseason. They knocked it out of the park for sure.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that she's saying that that's what's
No,
gonna
no.
happen.
No,
But-
that's a crazy idea to think about. That's I mean, if you put him in that rotation or Edward Cabrera and the rest of the yeah. And then the offense they have already. By the way, I think they're gonna have one of the best defensive teams this year, in my opinion.
Who, the Cubs?
Mhm.
Yeah, the Cubs. Their infield is dramatic. If they keep Nico Horner, that defense is loaded. I like that.
Oh yeah, because they got Bregman,
Nico Horner, Michael Bush at first.
yeah, and then they got that shortstop. What's his name?
Swanson.
Swanson.
Pico
They-
Armstrong, great player.
I love Peter Armstrong.
Oh yeah, and then don't count out any Ian Happ over there in left or
Yeah.
right.
Seiya Suzuki too, good player.
Yes. I forgot about him.
Who is their catcher again?
Um,
That's right.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good.
wait, it's not no.
no, it's not any of the Concedo or
Didn't they
No,
have,
they, it's a young catcher. I can know that for sure.
I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on this one. Though.
Well, somebody look it up. You can.
I'm looking up right now.
didn't they
I
have,
think Ian,
Otherwise,
Evan
we can't sleep tonight.
Oh.
Hey Evan, I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
Did you know that we had that last minute? We added an after dark show on Saturday night.
I actually watched that stream. Yes,
Oh, you
okay.
did. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was cool. Obviously, seeing Assad Nissan's friend on the stream was cool. Excited to get to talk with him a little bit more. But I thought it was a great idea. Coming on at midnight, just talking about whatever we want. Doesn't have to be the Yankees. Doesn't have to be sports related. Just
Right.
whatever we want to talk about. It's fun.
Yeah, so and obviously Assad did a great job. He adds another dimension to this team. So he's officially part of the team here. So he'll be joining the midnight shows or NBA shows. So yeah, looking forward to that. Also the Cubs catchers are Miguel Amaya, I think, Reese
Yeah.
McGuire, Carson Kelly.
oh yeah, wow, they got Reese.
Kelly, right?
They got Carson Kelly. That's a good thing, but they also got Reese McGuire. That's two great ones. And then Amaya or whatever his name, Amaya.
Yeah, Miguel Amaya, I think.
Yeah, he must
think
be a
he-
young guy.
I hate to say this, but I think the Yankees are going to get so desperate for a right-handed catcher, they're going to call Gary Sanchez.
No. Did you see that? Did you
Come
see the
on.
No.
picture? Did you see the picture I put in the group chat earlier?
Yes. My God, he looked
You know-
young, and you were a skinny malink.
Yeah.
You know
Not that
who'd be
you're-
worse
not
though?
that you're big now, but you look really, really, really young. Wow, you look good.
You know who'd be worse option though?
Who?
Mitch Garber.
No,
I think Gary
No,
Sanchez is worse.
Mitch Garber. He hasn't been relevant for years. But no, I mean he fell off the earth. I think whatever Seattle, he just kind of gone away, and then Cal Raleigh just emerged. But Mitch Garber's on the free agent list. But
would you guys take JT Realmuto on a short,
oh
like
yeah,
like a 2-year deal?
yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
But he reminds me of the type of guy with his age. He'll come to the Yankees and he'll just flop.
Mhm.
I'm
Who,
so afraid.
Realmuto?
Yeah.
I don't.
He wants what did they say, like 35 million or something? He wants a 2-year.
Something. I think in his mind he thinks he can still, but I mean his knowledge and how he handles pitching staff is, and he still can throw out runners at elite rate.
Mhm.
Want to welcome Uncle Ted. How you doing, Uncle
What's up,
Ted?
Uncle Ted? Welcome to the channel.
Welcome to the channel, my
Guys,
man.
please subscribe. Whoever's new in here, please subscribe, like to the channel. We're trying to get the numbers up here, almost to 700 subscribers. So please like, subscribe, follow this channel, and also please subscribe to our Job at the Mouse Show and Nitin Sports Rush. We got big things going up there, and also a lot of big things coming up with my new company that I'm with currently. So we're working on big things there too. So stay tuned.
No, so he says Jordan and Judge come get some.
Mm-hmm.
So Uncle Ted, what team do you like? What team do you follow? Will you Air Jordan or Air Jordan hit 65 homers in Yankee Stadium? He wants him to get the guy on the Astros.
Jordan Alvarez.
Yeah, Jordan Alvarez. But we already got a DH.
He got a DH until 2059.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Alvarez. Thank you, Uncle Ted. I like calling. I love these names. Uncle Ted. Yashin is in the building. Yashin, what's up? How's it going?
What up?
We got the West Coasters in here tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
9:38 p.m.
But no, I mean, Jordan Alvarez is a unique guy, but I mean, he's a DH. Primarily a DH, and we already got one.
Yep. We don't need any more lefties, guys. We need a right hand. We need a couple right-handed bats to supplement the lineup. Yeah, and like I said, Bo Bichette. We need a leadoff hitter too. So Bo Bichette would solve all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Uncle Ted is bringing up Volpe, Ben Hess for Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, but he.
Ooh.
Well, forget it. Ken would go nuts. Ken's son would go nuts. We don't want Volpe.
They just got Arenado. I don't know why would they trade Perdomo.
Arenado's a third baseman.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, why would they get a guy in Arenado than trade a guy, one of their good players? And I think they want to compete. So
yeah, I don't think that would make sense either. But I mean, Perdomo, I would love to have, but I just don't see them trying to get Volpe. Like, I don't see if the Yankees were trying to shop Volpe that a lot of teams would bite.
Yeah, I agree. I think they will. I still think a lot of people would like to have Volpe, but again, that's for another day.
Yassin wants to know the thoughts on Red Sox signing. Well, let's see, because he's going to go from the NL to the AL, and Joe thinks he's going to get rocked in the AL East. So let's see what happens. But on paper, looks good. Now they got to perform on the field. That's it. That's what it comes down to.
I mean, I think Ranger will be fine. But I think that there's an adjustment period. We'll see. But I can't wait till the season starts and we rock Sonny Gray for all the trash talk he was talking.
Oh yeah. Bill says Dominguez needs to lead off. We need to play these kids or trade them, crap, or get off the pot. And we pissed away King and Durbin. Yeah, well, yeah, they felt they needed something in a hurry in those trades, and they did it. Are the Yankees falling behind the Jays, the Red Sox in terms of rotation? The projected Stemmer ratings show the Red Sox leading a rotation of 18.1 and the Jays 15.3. Well, if we're healthy, I think we're as good or better.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, because we're gonna get Cole back. It's just a matter of, is it May or is it June? You know, um, and then we're gonna get Rodon back, whether it's early May, mid May, whatever it is, maybe even mid April. But once we got those guys, and it's a matter of healthiness, because it doesn't matter. You could have a stacked super rotation. If you get hit with injuries and have almost no depth, you're gonna have trouble. The reason that the Dodgers were able to do the repeat for both these years is they had depth at pitching. So when they got rocked with injuries with their starters like Glasnow and Kershaw and Yamamoto and Shohei Otani and all those guys, they had, you had Walker and you had all those other guys, Walker Bueller and
Well, Uncle Ted definitely knows his Yankee minor leagues, and that's awesome.
Clark Smith.
Definitely knows coming and going. That's for sure.
Yep.
Emil, both of these guys were traded for 1 year rentals. Skubal and Peralta are the same darn thing over again. I wouldn't get Skubal. There's other pitchers the Yankees could get to help the rotation.
yeah. And I'm in the mindset that if we happen to get Peralta, woohoo. If we don't,
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
When it comes to Scuba, the Tigers going to ask for a lot. Obviously, one of the top pitchers in the game. So I don't think the Yankees would do that. The only way they would do that is if they get a guarantee that he's going to sign an extension right before they do the trade. So I think Freddie Peralta is the most logical situation here. We don't have to give that much. You still have to give a decent amount of package, but not like Skubal. Maybe you get a guy like Taylor McGill, what we have been talking about for the bullpen, add to the bullpen. So maybe you get a guy, Freddie Peralta, then the Taylor McGill, and then also obviously maybe ask for a right-handed catcher if you can't get it in free agency.
Well, Uncle Ted is a real big Yankee fan.
Yeah.
Ed Alvarez, they destroyed the Dodgers in the World Series this year.
I like your bat. I like
Ted. Ted, please subscribe. We need more of you, baby.
Yeah.
Please.
so Ted,
You don't know what we go through. We have a morning show at 9:30. And we come on Monday through Friday, 9:30 with coffee, bagels, and Yankee talk. And then we do pregame and the Yankee play-by-play. We do play-by-plays here and the post games. And we have a weekend wrap-up. And we have an NBA show. And we have an entertainment show. And we have a wrestling show. Should I go on?
and
we're
we
going
bring
to do a Yankee history show soon.
and we do guests also. My team and I bring on guests.
Well,
Yeah.
of course, you can't forget that. Yankee history. Hey, Ted, you seem like a very knowledgeable guy. Go to Joe Yankees 28 at
That's
Gmail.
subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds. Hit it. Just hit it.
Right. Send us a note, and you can help us plan out the this big history show that we're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So that that would
Yeah.
be.
And guys, we're also working on a big charity event for everyone. So stay tuned for that. Yep.
And we already sponsors already are saying, let's go.
Yep.
I'm pretty excited about that. Man, oh man, that is going to be a happening. So guys, we'll try to give you enough time, because wherever you live, let's say if we do it, let's just go out on a limb and say we do it at Yankee Stadium. Let's just say you got to make some plans to wherever you are, like Sean, where Sean is. Sean, you got to come on down, man.
Yeah.
If we're all gonna participate in a softball or a baseball game, you got to come on down. And we're gonna need announcers, because we want to do this live. We want people going around the crowd, talking to them, how they feel, and all of that. It's a great cause for cancer. The Towers, Red Cross, build money for the homeless, for the kids. So much is happening. I get excited just thinking about it. And we'll have entertainment, singing the national anthem, and all kinds of good stuff, man. I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. And guys, we need you to rah-rah us with this. This is not a joke. This is something that means so much. If it doesn't rock your heart, then I don't know what will, aside from the Yankees winning a World Series.
No,
But
this is all about the community. This is all about the people who's going through a lot. And my team and I are part of a few foundations that we work with. And we do it for you guys. And this is the time when we dedicate it to the community, and all the proceeds go to the foundations. And guys, hopefully we get a lot of support on this, and hopefully some athletes come with us and play. So it should be a fun one.
I mean, I'm even looking to reach out to the Rockettes.
Mm-hmm.
They love doing things like that. I know for a fact. So I mean, there's the who's who. It's going to be. In other words, it's not going to be like hundreds of talent, but it's going to be enough and so cool that it's going to make you want to come out. It's not going to be like 2 minutes of so and so and then 3 minutes. No. Who's going to be there is going to be there.
Yep.
And either it's for signing or for talking or for all kinds of little things. And then, of course, you got our ball game. And who are we playing? We could be playing another TV station. We could be playing a radio station.
Or you can be playing first responders too. So
yes. Everybody's included. It's sort of like we did with the Salute to the Troops show.
Uh-huh.
Only this time we're going to be live with them. We were live for 5 hours, but we're going to be live for hours there too.
So this is like the charity. So we've been helping out with Michael K's charity softball event for the last couple of years, and they play against the first responders sometimes. They play against other teams, so maybe I can reaching out for them with them too to see if they're interested in coming.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the bottom line is, who wouldn't want to help out?
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously, if you can't, you can't. But when you do something like that to help the kids, help cancer research, help the troops, help the veterans, whatever, you have to do it. I mean, and this is something that you could pitch to restaurant owners and all of that, and you'll see who has a heart or not.
Yeah, and like I said, people, I would expect that people love to help the community. Obviously, you're going to get some no's in there, but I hope most people do love helping the community. So we got to make this a big one for sure.
Ted, Bill says he'll play with us. So
okay, all right, we got Bill, we got one.
There you go. We want everybody involved, man. Everybody involved. And I'm sure we'll work our way with some shirts, Yankee Mania shirts and whatever. And we'll believe me, this is going to be well planned, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you're going to see how tall Evan is. Evan is like 7'9", I think.
Yeah.
It was in my house, and and my ceiling's like, I don't know, 10 feet or whatever. He just barely got in there, so it was like the
first time I saw him at the Yogi Berra Stadium, I was like, "What the heck?" Like, I I didn't expect that to be him to be that tall. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's like Andre the Giant
Yeah.
number 2.
But yeah, Ted, I think Zach Gallen will go back to the Diamondbacks, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's where he's gonna end up. They're just on a little separation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Weather's going to be a beast.
Yes, but I love Ryan Weathers. I think if he stays healthy, like I said, I was listening to a Marlins podcast that day, the night when they made the trade. They said they loved him, and that they were surprised that they traded him so fast because they thought it would be for the Edward Cabrera replacement. So they said they love him, and obviously when healthy, he's fantastic. So
I thought it was a good deal.
yeah,
It was a good deal for the
plus
Yankees.
we didn't have to give up that much. Seven, only 4 minor league prospects. Obviously Dylan Lewis was number 8, but the rest of them were, I think, ranked in the 30. So
Yeah,
not
but the Marlins they really wanted Dylan Lewis.
Dylan Lewis is a great. To be honest, I think he's really good. He's athletic. I think that's a good pickup for them. I think he'll be. And
Yeah.
obviously, I'm happy for these prospects because I think they're going to get more opportunities with the Marlins to showcase their talent.
And we know that Rachel Balkovic now works for the Marlins, so she knows our farm
She
system.
knows all that. Yeah.
Did you do any events with those 4 guys, the 4
No,
horsemen?
not those 4. But I did something where I've connected. I know Rachel. I'm good friends with Rachel. But we're gonna try and get her on this show too eventually. But yeah, we didn't do any events with those other 4 prospects. No.
You know what? Rachel would be awesome to get.
Yeah.
You know who would also be awesome? Kim Yang.
Yeah.
Kim Nang. Yep, that'd be cool.
Oh yes. Yeah, and also Yankee Historian that does the tours for the Yankees. He's another one.
Yeah.
That would Tony Moranti. He would be another great guest. You want you want to talk about history? That guy knows that the back of his hand is Yankee Stadium. I want to give a shout out. I got notification of another sub.
Woo!
Thank you. We're getting close. Come on, guys. Bring us over that 700 mark. Let's go.
Who's a new subscriber?
5,000 views in the last 28 days.
Who's a new subscriber?
Yep. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. The more you do it, the more YouTube puts it out.
Who just subscribed?
I can't get in. I don't know that. But if you're in the chat right now, let us know. I want you to be proud because everybody's family here, and you'll get to know that.
Yep.
So if you are listening to the show or watching the show and you subscribed, please let us know who you are, man. We'd like to thank you. So now you get all the notifications. You'll know all the times that we're on, like tomorrow morning, 9:30. Then tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we have the special entertainment show. If you like cooking, singing, all kinds of, and we're going to have a nice special guest tomorrow that I think you're really going to knock your socks off. I think you're going to love this guest. So going to keep it all to ourselves until you guys come on. Another membership show will be coming on real soon, everyone. And I have some news to share with you guys. So there's a lot going on here, everyone. And all you have to do is come on NY Yankee Mania any day, each and every day. Remember, February 21st is our first Yankee game, simulcasted with the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, and Ken. So we're going to be on 2 channels. The Yankees, The Ugly Truth with Ken and NY Yankee Mania. So who's got it better than that, man? And we'll have great pre-games. We'll have good post-games. And hopefully the post-game will be better when the Yankees win, obviously. We'll even, and then there's a few surprises in between the game that, again, you're all going to find out. We're going to test a lot during that first Yankee game. So everybody, please come. And if you miss it, Joe, you can watch the video. All you got to do is sign up at NY Yankee Mania. So, Evan, first of all, I can't thank you enough I know number one, you weren't feeling well. Number two, you were away. Number three, you had flown back home. That was really special. Very nice of you to come on and surprise us. I really appreciate that. And I'm really hoping with your schedule in school and all, whatever you can give, that that morning show is a big part of us with you.
Mm-hmm.
So but you gotta keep those grades up, and you did a great job. By the way, he got a fantastic grade on his last very, very important test, everyone. And we are very, very proud of him. We would never stand in the way of education. Never. That comes first. Everything else is secondary, except your health. You don't have your health, you can't learn. You could learn, but you're going to be very uncomfortable. So take care of yourself and the well-being, your family, and you're going to go a long way in life, without a doubt, 100%. As you know, we always talk about these things. We always have some pep talks here. And anything you guys need, you know exactly where we are. And flip of a button, man. And then like Chef Nick and Nitin always say, press that button. Press that like button and subscribe. Another thing that these guys do really well are shorts. Evan has been starting to do shorts. He does a very nice job with it, promoting. Also, Sean Browning is a historian. Sean, say a little something about the channel and how they could subscribe, because I know we all subscribe.
Yeah, so I got a channel. It's called True Historian. It's not with the but just True Historian. And what I'm doing is I'm covering a lot of different events on history, doing different videos, and just bringing an analytical, condensed version of historical events, but where I lay down the facts, and then I'm trying not to go down rabbit holes. But I just want to bring a channel where different people can come to it, and they can learn what really happened in different events. Like just recently, I did a video about Ernest Stebbins, who was a commander in the Navy, naval commander during World War II. He earned the Medal of Honor posthumously, but he and his crew fought valiantly in the Pacific in World War II, and single-handedly turned down the tide of the war. But I'm covering different events. Like eventually, I'm gonna do a video here I'm working on about Dr. King, because of Dr. King's birthday. The holiday.
Martin Luther King.
Right. So, and then I'm gonna do different other videos too, different events in history, not just American history, but not just sports, but just all different types of history, because I believe in the adage that my dad taught me, and you heard it in school: they that refuse to learn from history, repeat it.
Yep. And also, everyone, if you don't know, he definitely served our country, and we always tip our hat to Sean and to Ken from the Yankees, The Ugly Truth. They served our country, and we did a show revolving around them, and it lasted 5 hours. We had so many guests. We had an unbelievable. And next year is even going to be better, because you learn from the first one, the second one. You're always learning in this business. It never stops. Once it stops, that means you don't enjoy it anymore. And you never want that to happen. You always want something new. If you learn, I don't care if it's to go make a left and then make a right. You always got to learn something. And if you don't, you look for it. And that's how you succeed to be in this business, or anything that you do. It doesn't matter. You could be a PR guy, you could be an accountant, you could be a CPA, you can be anything that you want. But always look for, never stop and say, it's tiresome. No, look for the next number. I don't care if you're 4, you're going to look at what 5 will digest. You go to that mindset, you will be successful in everything you do. And you know, that's just something that's growing up. That's life. Cooking. You could cook something one day and say, you know, this was good, but I can make it better. So find a way to make it better. Find that way. You can do it.
Oh, and shout out to Bill O. He said that he's ex-Navy.
Thank you for your service, Bill.
Oh, Bill O. Yes. All right, man. Yeah, let's give him the proper salute, man. You got to give him the proper salute.
But yeah, but like I said, it's a YouTube channel. I tried to start it a few years ago, but a lot of things happened. But now I'm really launching it with some proper help from you guys and Ken, from Yankees, The Ugly Truth, and I appreciate it. But no, I mean, like I said, I'm passionate about sports, but I'm also passionate about history, and I'm passionate about everything that, you know, in life. So,
keep it up. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of people tell me over the years, "Hey, you really know history? You should, you know, teach it." And I'm kind of putting it to practice.
Yeah,
there you go.
When I was in high school or when I was younger in school, I used to love history, but I can't talk it now like Sean and Ken does. But I used to love history back in the day when I was in school. So
Yeah.
You should be on like one of those educational videos that they show, like one of those. I don't know, like something in like a documentary or one of those
National
videos.
Geographic, National
Yeah,
Geographic.
something like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I know they also have these nice history documentaries. Like I want to check out that Theodore Roosevelt one, on Prime. There's also a Gettysburg. There's a Grant documentary, and there's a lot of others. But yeah, but there's times where I have to refresh myself on different events because as time goes, you may forget things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
this was a really great stream, everyone. Glad to meet some new people.
Yep.
Thank you so much. It's not always that we do this late. We are going to go on late on Saturday nights, though, with the Yankee. It's New York NY Mania After Dark, and anybody could come on. Right now, we have myself, we have Nitin, we have AA coming on. The door's open for anybody that wants to come on. Our co-host, all our hosts, and a lot more programming is on the way, everyone. And you know we're on every day, Monday through Friday, and then it takes off during the day. So remember, with the show tomorrow morning, it's not going to end there. Hopefully, the Yankees baseball makes big news, and then after that, we'll be on and we'll do shorts and everything. And then after that, we're going to have our entertainment show. And then even after that, at 10 p.m., the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, Ken will have an open panel. He's going to talk about some of the Yankee stuff, and then you can go on with him. He puts the link in the address column, and you guys can go on and talk to Ken. So much going on tomorrow, guys. And well, actually later on today. So we'll we'll wrap it up real fast, guys. A couple of last minute details. You want to just again say if Kyle Tucker's going to sign or Bellinger, and then we'll call it a night till 9:30 in the morning. So Sean, start us off.
Yeah, I think that Tucker's probably would be today, some point. But we'll definitely know where he's going to sign or where he's definitely leaning. Also, I see Bellinger making a decision within 36 hours or being close to it. And then I wouldn't be surprised if Bo Bichette decides to sign this weekend. I think the market's going to really open up. It's going to start heating up real quick. But yeah, guys, just keep coming. And then tomorrow at 10, Be here at 9:30 when we start our show, but at 10 o'clock we got Noah Eagle who's gonna
Rock the boat, rock the
yeah.
show. So we're really looking forward to that. Thank you, Sean, and thank you for coming on tonight. I
Yeah,
really
no problem.
appreciate it. Oh, Mr. Evan, what do we got? What do we got to say? Go ahead.
Well, it was great to be back here. Just
Yep.
wanted to give a proper shout out to everybody here on the channel who's been doing a fantastic job. Sean, Nathan, Chef Nick, Johnny, Joe, and even George too, who we haven't seen in a while, but shout out to him too. He's been doing good work with the interviews. If you've seen his Instagram page, he's done interviews with athletes from his school, State and all that. He's still broadcasting a lot of games. So shout out to him for working hard and continuing toward his dreams and stuff like that. So that's awesome to see. As far as Tucker and Bellinger go, I think Tucker, it's going to come down to the Blue Jays or the Mets. I know the Blue Jays are willing to offer 10 years, but the Mets want to give him 50 mil AAV. So ultimately, he'll choose one of those two teams. Right now, I'll say it's 50-50, but my gut tells me it might be the Blue Jays, but it could be the Mets too. We'll see. And, as far as Bellinger, I mean, this guy just has to come to the realization that the Yankees are going to give you the best offer. It really seems like nobody else is giving you a chance or really giving you close to what the Yankees are offering you. I mean, you're getting incentives, you're getting a signing bonus. You're not getting any deferrals in your contract, so you're getting opt-outs. So it's exactly what you want. And if you wanted a better deal, then maybe you should have opted into your contract and waited until next year so that you can get a better offer. And maybe things would have been a little bit different with his negotiation process. But we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for a great show tonight. It was a late one, but it was cool. Found out some good news that John Harbaugh will most likely be the next coach of the Giants, which I know Nathan and Joe probably aren't fans of because.
I'm excited for this because.
Thank you.
I told everyone that this is the type of coach you don't let leave. I mean, they let him leave the building, but I'm happy that he came back because I think this is the type of coach. To see the Giants put the full out pursuit, I think that's what he saw that, and I think he appreciates that, and I think and not letting any other team get into the sweepstakes, I think is a big thing for them.
Hey, if you have any future events with Coach Harbaugh, let us know. I'd be very happy to go to an event with him there, and I know you're excited to start working with him and the players and all that stuff. So. That's it. Have a great night, everybody. See you tomorrow morning.
Evan, thank you so much. Also, before Nathan gives his last thoughts, tomorrow I believe is the period of the international signing in baseball. So, or later today. So we'll see what the Yanks will. I don't know how much money they had. I think they had like about $2 million something. They don't have a lot.
Yeah.
And they didn't make any trades to get money. So I don't know what they don't really have a director right now. So we'll see. It should be Omar Minaya.
They think they should give it to Omar Minaya.
Yeah, they haven't yet though. So I don't know. I know the
Omar
Mets
Minaya
the Mets are putting a lot of money into somebody. I forgot his name. But it is what it is. All right, Nathan, your final thoughts.
Well, first of all, shout out to the chat. Great job with the interaction. Obviously, we got some new people here in the late night show. And welcome back, Evan, from Florida. Good to see you again and feel better also.
Thank you.
And welcome back. Great job, Sean. Great job, Joe, and everyone in the panel. Shout out to everyone in the panel. Everybody's working hard. Keep up the great work. Hit the like and subscribe button for this show. And also, please subscribe to our Job of the Mouse show. We're working on big things for that show also and this show. And subscribe to my Nathan Sports Rush show. And we're also working on big things with my new company that I'm with the NIL brand deals and Nation Best. We have our merch out now. Go check out the merch. I'm going to be posting one by one each day, different kind of shirts that they have. And And also this Friday, I'll be dropping a surprise video from a big time rap artist who gave us a big shout out of our nation best NIL company. So I'll be dropping that surprise video Friday. Stay tuned for that. And my team and I booked Noah Eagle, a good friend of mine, good friend of ours, and he'll be joining this show today at 10 a.m. Eastern. So please get your questions ready for a client. He's ready for this. He's excited, and obviously he watched the his father's episode last week. So now we're bringing you guys father-son duo. So guys, get ready, get your questions ready. And also Tuesday, my team and I booked my mentor Amy Trask at 10 a.m. Eastern. So get ready for that. She's one of the best in the business when it comes to sports, and that should be a good one too. So, and stay tuned. We're working on more things for the. We're trying to get more guests for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Let's go Yankees. I hope they make another move here soon. I think Kyle Tucker will sign today. And I believe I say the Mets or the Dodgers, but I think the Mets are the favorites here. And with Belly, I mean, like Joe, you hit it right in the head. What else he's gonna get? There's no better offer than the Yankees right now, right there.
Right.
And the Yankees are betting on themselves. So now the ball is in their court and the Bellinger's court. So if he really wants to be a Yankee, if he truly wants to be a Yankee, then take the deal and be happy with it. And I don't know what's going on, but let's see. But great show, guys. Keep up the great work and have a good night.
Well said, guys. And we'll see you all tomorrow morning at 9:30. And thank you all. God bless you all. God bless America. Thank you, all the new people here, the 35% that watch us all the time. Go over, press that subscribe button and that like button. Everybody that's coming out of there today, right now, just press that like button. It means the world to us. Thank you. Good night. We will see you in just a few short hours at 9:30 a.m. with a big show. We love each and every one of you. Good night, everyone.